Hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very exciting. Married life, in my opinion, is the best. For you guys, how's it going?
Good. It's
Really
going
well,
good.
yeah.
It's been how long now? It's been like
almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year, because you guys filmed it so long ago. Well, happy 1 year almost anniversary.
Coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We did see on the show a very up and down relationship. How has this past year kind of been on you guys?
Yeah, it's been good. We have when you're in that pressure cooker sort of environment of picking the person you're supposed to spend your life with, there were kind of like a lot of things that we would talk about, a lot of conversations that we would have that were, not even like really happening, but like potential scenarios that could happen and conflicts would arise over things. But, once we left, we really put like a lot of structure in place for ourselves so that we could learn how to communicate better. And of course, how to listen better, which is also very important. And, we entered into like couples counseling pretty quickly after too, so that we could learn each other's languages, love languages, how to communicate. And so we've really put a lot of that in place, and it's helped us really focus on the things that are really, really good for us and kind of start to let go of the things that we had conflict on the show.
Yeah, like a blessing and a curse of our love story is that we fell in love very quickly, and that was apparent. But because of that, we put so much pressure on wanting to make it work, and also so much pressure on making sure that it would work for the rest of our lives and not only for the short term. And so we did have a lot of conversations because like most couples get to gradually, work through different things to make sure that is something that's going to work for the rest of their lives. And we had to just talk about them. Like we didn't have the time to experience like friend integrations, family integrations. And so it did like cause disagreements with us. But then after the fact, it's like none of those. Like, none of the things that we fought about on the show actually ended up being a thing that we thought about after it. So it's just like the talking about it was so much worse than like experiencing it.
Right. And it's also heightened too because you have cameras and producers and it just feels like an elevated experience. How was couples counseling for you guys?
We've both been in therapy individually for a long time. I think I'm like 6 or 7 years with the same one. So us kind of knowing the impacts that can have on you as an individual, and then finding one that worked for us together. It's a great experience, and sometimes there's a stigma around it, but like we're not afraid of it. Like we went through this crazy experience. We're individuals and we're trying to blend our lives together. So it was, a natural thing that we didn't even really discuss other than we've got to find one.
I mean, at the end of the day, like the amount of love we have for each other and like it will do anything that it takes to make it work.
It helps us put structure and frameworks when we do have a conflict that we need to discuss and how to, actively listen and how to, one thing I do is I want to fix things right away because I don't like the conflict.
I just want to feel understood, and like sometimes
all men and women operate.
Yeah, it's like women want to feel understood and men want to fix. And so now I just say, hey, I'm venting to you. I just want you to understand how I'm feeling. And then sometimes I'll be like, hey, I'm telling you this because I actually want your advice. Yeah. And so even just like learning to say those different things has like really positively impacted our relationship.
I mean, I just learned something from you guys. So thank you so much.
That's what we're here for. Yeah.
I love that. How was it to watch everything play out? Did you guys watch it together separately? Did you not watch it?
We did. Watched it. We watched some parts together, some parts separately, and
no reason behind that either. It's just like timing schedule, stuff like that, and making sure that we're knowing what's going on as social media comes in and family reaches out and friends are like, "Did you see this?" So we definitely woke up early. She woke me up very early on release day.
We both stopped watching the proposal, so I'm not gonna lie.
Was it so hot there? You guys were both like...
90 degrees, not a cloud in sight, sun beating down. It
was very warm.
I'm a sweater in general, And so the moment it hits like 65 and it's humid, it's like, I need a.
Well, yeah. And it's like your wedding day and there's cameras and okay. So
When I start to sweat, I stress that I'm sweating, and then I stress it's my wedding day, and then I stress that like everybody's gonna see me and my friends and family, and then I'm like, wait a minute, the whole world's gonna see me.
Low-key, we're both sweaters.
Yeah.
So
I am too. That's why I was like,
it was like the both of us. He just had to stand out there longer, or I would have been like this too.
That's so funny. What does the future kind of look like for you guys?
Yeah, so we started house hunting at the end of last year, and then took a little break over the holidays, and now we're back at it. So we're trying to find a spot here in Chicago that we can kind of fit all of our stuff, blend a little bit better, which we've done a lot here, I think, but a place that we can kind of make our own.
Is the garage band, the rock band?
Oh, hell yeah. I wish you could see it in the background. Okay, also, every single time that we have friends over, his friends are the first one to pull up the drum set and start playing.
Yeah.
So
it's a fun thing to do. Do you guys see yourself talking about family planning in the near future? Is that a conversation yet?
So we talk about it. It's not something that's in our immediate future, but we're definitely going to have a family somewhere in the future. But right now we want to travel. We want to get to do some of the things that you do early in the first couple of years of a relationship that, we got to do things that very few other couples got to do, which is awesome. But right now we're just spending a lot of our time traveling and having a good time.
We knew each other very quickly. We got engaged quickly. We got married quickly. So we just want to enjoy our time together. But 100% we're going to have little Nicks and Danielles running around. I don't know when, but it's definitely going to happen.
I only have 1 minute left. So I just want to know, did anything happen on the show that did not make the cut that you wish had?
We talk about this all the time. The last couple of weeks is like, we just had so much fun, and it wasn't all just left on the cutting room floor. Like some of it was just in the little bit of time that we had when we weren't being followed around by cameras. And it's those little things of, like drinking coffee together before work, or,
dance parties every night. I'm not even kidding. We had those.
Or just laying on the couch and watching a movie after a day of filming. And, those little things, I feel like were so important for people to know that like this is a authentic relationship. And
it's not just like the arguments, there are other things that go into it, but the arguments are important because you learn from them.
Learn how to grow from them.
And I think there are like certain also like deep conversations that we had that I'm not necessarily like are upset that they didn't air, but also really impacted like our perspectives of the relationship, our perspectives of the world, and like help us like get closer together, but also did contribute to some of the things that people saw. And I think that's like there were so many deep things that we connected on, but also so many fun things that we connected on, and there's not enough time, like and so like I'm excited to be like, this is us, like now that everyone can see like we're married now. This is like how we actually, actually live our lives now that we're married. So
thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.